Hello, everyone. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. That's better. Welcome, everyone. I am the Castform Lover, and today I will be talking. And welcome to episode 2 of TPI Forecast Reviews. So, today I am going to be talking about Leafy Life's 4th season, the Total Pokemon Galaxy Games. Now, Galaxy Games was produced back in what I believe 2017, if I got that correct. If I didn't, I apologize. But I'm very sure because I remember 2017 was a bit of a dry year for TPI making. It was produced back in 2017. I'm just repeating myself at this point. The theme of the Galaxy Games was having men and women competing against each other, with a third twist of a third team being Team Galaxy of Pokemon from the other 8 planets in the solar system. If what I remember correctly, Macargo was from. Now I'm going from take one because I remember in the epilogue, Macargo was from Mercury, Flareon Venus, Houndoom from Mars, Empoleon's from Jupiter, Zebstrika from Saturn, Muna from Uranus, Vaporeon from Neptune, and Esper from Pluto. And of course, then we also have the guys and the girls, but I'm not going to list all of them because, if you don't know the show, then I don't know what. If you haven't watched the show, I don't know why you're watching this review. Now, Galaxy Games got a lot of hate. Galaxy Games got a lot of hate. Now, I'm going to make something very clear here. I did enjoy the Galaxy Games. Am I going to say it's perfect? No, it wasn't. But it was definitely a breath of fresh air for a very dry year of TPI production. It was consistent, which is something that's very difficult to do. I will admit there were some flaws to it, but they were minor things in my opinion. I liked the special idol in this game. I felt it was very well done. I thought it was very well done. Certain characters were also very well, but I'll be talking about the characters in another time. Basically, it was a new idea. It was something fresh. It was something unique. The problem was that it just wasn't well recepted by the fans, which is honestly a shame. Sure, Galaxy Games has some growing pains, but if you ignore all of those and watch through the season, I think that you can put those minor things aside. Because personally, it's not perfect, but it's definitely didn't deserve all the hatred that it got. Now comes the part where I talk about each ep- now it goes about the part where I talk about each episode's individual challenge. Okay, so episode 1 had that triathlon challenge. If I'm remembering that correctly. I remember no, it wasn't triathlon, it was more of a relay. Yeah, it was a relay. If I'm remembering that correctly, which I'm pretty sure I am, but that's not important. So, and okay, one gripe I did have is that the challenges went by a little too quickly. In previous seasons like Amazon, Music, and Resort, the challenges weren't so rushed. And it's a personal gripe that I have because I'm not a fan of people who just rush through their challenges like that. But it's a minor thing. Honestly, the it served its purpose. The challenge served its purpose, and that's good enough. Episode 2, I did very much enjoy this one, jumping from the different platforms and getting bags to make a flag. I did think that idea was very interesting. I did like that little scene in Quilava nursery. That was actually pretty good. So, yeah, that one was a very interesting challenge, and I definitely did like that one. Episode 3 had that strength challenge. I'm gonna be honest, this one made no sense for me. It seemed pretty pointless. I didn't get it, and honestly, episode 3 is still hard to watch, mostly because of that challenge. Episode 4, Mayhem Mansions. Mm, I'm not sure how to feel about this one, honestly. They're in a mansion, they're blind, they have their team members essentially telling them where to go. Um, I'm not sure how to feel about this one, if I'm being honest. I think it's neutral because it wasn't a bad idea, but again, it had the same problem as the first episode. Okay, episode 5. This one, I believe, was the multiple event one with the point system. It's really giving a credit to the genuine Olympic events. So, considering this Galaxy Games is taking place at the Olympics, so yeah, I get it. I get it. It's pretty good. It's very interesting. It's very interesting. So so it wasn't a bad challenge. It was actually quite a good challenge. I hated that little immunity twist though. I didn't think that needed to be in there, but that's more of a personal gripe that I had. Episode 6. I loved this episode. This is one of my favorite episodes. I'm not joking. This is one of my favorite episodes, one of my favorite challenges. It was very interesting. We got some good interesting little things from Empoleon and Meowstick, which I did enjoy. Also, we got some Strike and Vaporeon content, my favorite content. So, honestly, a good episode. Episode 7, 15 fighters for finality, I think. I'm not too sure. I did not like this twist this episode implanted. The free trainers are there to train them. They are not there to be able to be contestants. They are not, they are not competing. They cannot be voted out. They cannot win. They are trainers. They are not supposed to be credible to win the game. And I hated the fact that one of them would have gotten a chance to get in back into the game should all three teams have lost. I did not like this twist. I like the twist that if they all lost, they'd all have to go and vote someone out. I did not mind that. I didn't mind that if all three won, then they'd enter the merge with 14 players. I did not mind that either. That was okay. I did not like the fact that the trainers could have gotten into the game twist. I'm not trying to throw hatred, but I did not like this twist. It wasn't good. No, it wasn't good. I'm sorry. Episode 8 had basically the signature endurance challenge that you tended to do throughout this series. And it was pretty good. It was alright. I didn't mind it. I mean, it's basically the same as it's always been. It's endurance. They stand on a platform until all but one falls off. Nothing to it. Episode 9 had when they had to hold their breath and then they had to swim through icy cold waters. How did Go-Go win this one? I'm sorry, he's a grass type. No, that doesn't make sense. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Also, with the holding the breath part, Vaporeon and Empoleon definitely had an unfair advantage over everyone else because they're water types, but that's against the point. I'm just saying that Go-Go should not have won. He is a grass type. He should not have been able to survive in the harsh cold waters. In fact, you know what? Same with Typhlosion. I'm not sure if she made it to the second part, but like the fact that, but that's a graph that's gonna come up later, so it doesn't matter. Episode 10 had that weird love challenge, or where they had to partner up. It was kind of confusing, but at the same time, I did like this one. It was very interesting. I did like I like this episode. I like this challenge. I hated the Empoleon had to leave because I was sick of seeing the Galaxy members getting themselves picked off one by one, mostly because most of the other contestants I didn't really frankly care about. But that's besides the point. So yeah, I like this. I like this episode. I like this challenge. It was pretty good. Episode 11, Family Ferocity, was the family visit episode. This is the challenge where they had to eat the disgusting food. You did this once before, all the way back in Amazon. I'm not sure if anyone else picked up on that, but this challenge was used back in Amazon. I'm not sure if there was a family visit in Amazon because I'm pretty sure there wasn't, but I do remember this challenge. You did it back in Amazon, and I'm not. I hate it when you have to one with like the endurance challenge. Go for it, reuse it. You've done. It's very much a state. It's become a staple at this point throughout the season that you do an endurance challenge. I have no issue with that. I have an issue with that a challenge this blatant and obvious is being reused. This is a stereotypical challenge that has been done to death. Yeah, and not to mention freaking Whimsicott. I understand you had her win because she needed to discuss things with her mother about Perugly, but the challenge, it was very much just a poor man's attempt. I'm sorry, but no, this challenge, no, just no. Episode 12 was the auction. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, you know what? It was alright. The challenge, the auction, it was alright. I, it's basically a play from from Survivor, but like, it confused me quite a fair bit. It confused me. So, I'm not gonna, I can't even talk at this point. It was an alright challenge. I hated that little note they made a double elimination because like that's just a waste of cash. Honestly, the only real advantage in there was that idle clue. Like that was the only real thing that was really should have been worth any money. But I'm not even gonna go into that. Episode 13, 16 surrendered, 6 survived. I love this episode title. Now, the challenge. Typhlosion had no business winning that challenge. She is a fire type. She is a fire type. She had no business to win it. No business whatsoever. I hate that. I hated that her and Gogo won because she's a fire type. Honestly, Pangoro or Whimsicott winning, fine. Vaporeon and Substrika winning, great. Typhlosion and Go-Go's, why? This is the only time I'm actually gonna get nasty in this because I'm just this pissed me off. I don't try to get nasty during these reviews because I'm generally doing these reviews because it's just a little bit of fun for me. But no, this pissed me off. It pissed me off. It makes me so angry. They had no business winning. Okay, so my rant, calm. In episode 14, there was the quiz, that second endurance challenge. Hey, that little twist you implanted, by the way. I get it, high stakes, high reward, but no. That's not how this challenge should work. They should have just gone and done a regular elimination ceremony like it should have been. Zubstrika was cheated out of a final free spot. And that's all I'm going to talk about for the first part. In the second part, I'm going to be talking about characters. Okay, let's end this.